continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to, if you get a guy hurt that bad, he cannot back.
That's a huge connection here, DC. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Let's get this fight.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work
in side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got
here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, what a splash the UFC makes every time we come to the United Kingdom. If you want to see the UFC live in London, you better buy tickets within 5 minutes of them going on sale, or you're going to be outside.
You're going to be standing outside hoping to be inside the arena. All the way back to UFC 75, champion versus champion. Rampage versus Dan Henderson. The UFC has brought fights that have blown the roof off the O2 Arena.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Got to be very careful there.
Off his back. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. We cross the midpoint in round one. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
That one snuck in. Nice right. Another straight left. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, huge left hand.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, he hurt him badly, the jab.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Makhachev's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something
to proceed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye.
Makhachev's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, compromising spot here. Oh, outstanding back and forth first round. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, here we go with round two.
Nice straight punch.
Single. Comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Relentless fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. We'll work with that jab lands.
Missed with that jab attempt there. Just misses with the straight left hand. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown. and it looked...
Be over soon. Tsarukyan's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on beat streak right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Tsarukyan's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh, good defense, yeah.
Against you for the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame, not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Clinch position, look for a lot of different takedown attempts, a lot of left. Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Oh, lands a hip. Oh, big shots from the top.
Hey, stop.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Let's get this fight.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might have.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Makhachev. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready? Do it.
Oh, a nice straight there by Makhachev. Back to his feet. Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back.
That's a huge connection here, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
And that'll do it. Makhachev with a huge win tonight.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the pantheon of lightweight.